It's that time of year again when you're looking for gift ideas for your loved ones or maybe to add to your Santa list yourself. My name is Dr. Robin Armstrong.
And I'm Dr. Jody Freedman.
And we're chiropractors at Willowbrook Chiropractic. And today we're going to take you through our 2025 Chiropractors Gift Guide. Now the first thing I want to talk about is the Trigger Point Core Mini Roller. So I originally ordered this because I wanted a travel roller, and then I actually found that it was a great addition to my rolling routine. So you can see this would be the size of a typical roller, and this is a lot smaller. And where that becomes advantageous is it's a lot easier to back bend over. I can also fit it underneath the base of my neck. And so I actually have liked it as an additional foam roller. It's a little bit softer too, so if you don't feel like you could tolerate a regular stiffness of a foam roller, then this is my recommendation to you.
Okay, I've been thinking about what ideas I would like to recommend this year, and I find with patients I'm going back to some tech ideas, which is my favorite type of gift. And really the tech ideas are there to be able to just encourage you to keep active and to keep moving. So the first one, I've got it on my wrist right now. It's an Apple Watch, but it doesn't necessarily need to be an Apple Watch. Dr. Armstrong uses a Garmin. And there's lots and lots of different options out there that range in price, let's say from $25 all the way up to hundreds of dollars. So the most important thing is that these devices actually keep you motivated with exercise, and there's nothing quite like knowing your numbers to keep you going. I think many people, many of my patients are often amazed at how many steps they're actually getting in a day, and sometimes they're amazed at how many steps they didn't get in other days. And I find that knowing how many steps really makes a difference in terms of keeping your motivation going. It also helps, it can look at heart rate, and there's all kinds of other health benefits that are there. We'll link to a couple different ideas for different types of price points and everything like that for smartwatches.
The other thing I wanted to recommend is a type of toe spreader that is just for your first toe. So correct toes make something called stable toe. And this is particularly for you if you suffer from bunions. So in the past, we've recommended toe spreaders that go between all of your toes. This one just goes between your first and second toe. So it slips onto your second toe, your first toe rather, and then it creates space between that first and second toe. So with bunions, the toe goes in. This is realigning it so you don't have that pressure pulling at that joint. And this is pretty flexible, so I find that people can tolerate it pretty well, but it also comes with a cork piece that you can make it a little bit stiffer.
Awesome. Okay, I've got another tech gift idea, and that is headphones, which probably many of you already have. But one thing that patients mention is that when they're out for a walk or out doing activities, they like to still be aware of their surroundings. So a couple years ago, I got a set of open ear headphones. These again come in lots of different varieties, different price points. Then these Soundcore ones are probably just about $30 or $40, so relatively affordable. And the nice thing about them is they actually hook around your ear and stay in place really nicely. And the benefit is that you can hear your podcast, you can hear your music, but you still can hear your surroundings because it doesn't actually fit inside your ears. I find, again, music, podcasts, just another way to keep us motivated with our exercise activities, especially when the weather is not so great outside and we maybe need a little extra motivation to keep us going.
Of course, we always have a pillow suggestion. I have found a new pillow that I like that I've been sleeping with for the past few months, and one of the appealing features is that the price point is low. So it's $39.99 from Costco. It is the Nova Foam Cool Memory Foam pillow. And why I like it is because I'm a side sleeper as well as sometimes a back sleeper. And when you're sleeping on your side, you want to make sure that you are filling the distance between your neck and your shoulder, which means it's going to be a bit higher. But when you're sleeping on your back, you don't want it so high that your chin is dropping towards your chest. What I find about this pillow is the foam is firm enough that it gives me that support on the side, but it also depresses enough that when I'm on my back, I'm not in too much flexion. It comes with a removable case, which is always great. You can wash it. Of course, the price point is low. You can find it at your local Costco, and it is supposed to be cooling. So some people, that's really helpful for a good night's sleep. So we hope that you can get some ideas or some inspiration for some gifts that you can give to loved ones. Of course, if you're feeling some aches and pains that aren't solved by our earphones or our pillow or our foam roller, then you can always book online with us at willowbrookchiropractic.com. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.